guys? Dylan from Levi's Backyard Performance, and today, product review. So, this is the Holley high ram. Now, pretty much a tonal ram for an LS. That's how I explain it. This intake is, mine was 900 something dollars, I think 926. Don't hold me to it with shipping and everything. Anyway, that comes with the full gasket kit for the top part, your intake runner, your head side gaskets, throttle body gasket. I think that's it. So, and this one came with the fuel rails. They mount here, like a big bar, obviously. So, with that being said, I will turn it over and try to do my best to show you. So as you can see here, they're cathedral style. I have a cathedral port set of heads for my motor. Now they sell them in rectangular port and a cathedral port like these. See, what I like about this system is the use of an O-ring style gasket, so enough about that. Let's see, the injector ports here, 1, 2, 3, 4. They are Bosch style, like EV1 or something like that. I don't know the correct terminology for that. I can find out if anybody needs it. But yeah, so further on, the cathedral port, done over that. The O-ring style gasket, which I've heard that they are really good at sealing. You're looking at the mouth of this puppy. 102 millimeters. At this point, I would like to take the top off. And a bit. Get through it as fast as I can. So you want here just for review. You also here for information. Okay, so that's what the bottom of that looks like. Plain and simple. Pretty big, See that? Quite a bit of room to move some air. They are Sam's castings, so they're kind of rough, but they're nice. bring you guys over here, show you what the intake runners look like. Kind of like an oval looking thing, and they swoop down, so they shrink down like a wedge to your cathedral port side. Overall, there's a nice smooth transition to each intake runner. There's no jagged edges, nothing. Besides these casting marks, I'd assume that's something to do with how they cast them. I'm not sure. Okay. Now, everybody knows air, or more air, to a high performance motor is good. The more air you can throw through a motor, the better the motor will run. And the faster you go. Easier for a turbocharger or a supercharger, pressing air, forcing it into an engine. Well, that's called forced induction. Some people may not know that, so for all of our beginner car guys or car enthusiasts, be easy on them. I didn't learn this overnight. Nobody will. Nobody will. Never. Anyway, so as I was saying, more air you can throw through a motor is better. Now, not everybody knows why intake like this height with this long of a runner is good. Some people say, oh, it's bad. That's too much time for the air to travel down and through the heads and blah, 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 this and that. Well, no, that ain't right. The wedge design of these runners are to push air into the motor. So what I mean by that is the air comes in this side, it's flowing down, it's coming all the way back into all the runners here, and it's not just about how much air you can throw in, it's how fast, so velocity of the air too. So the faster you can throw it through it and come out with it, the better off you'll be. So these intake runners have that nice smooth edge for a transition of the air. When it's flowing in, it won't hit no edges and create turbulence in the air. So it'll just have a smooth transition down into it. Obviously somebody's taking good care of these at Holley. Shout out to Holley. They sell really good products, and they have for decades. This is one of my favorite intakes from Holley ever. So let that be something said. I've always been a small block Chevy guy. I've never liked LS's, but here I am doing it because why the heck not? Anyway, you see the intake runners have a smooth transition. Anyway, over with that, we'll go to this side. I don't know if you can see the wedge part here, how it's like a funnel coming to a point, but that's so the air is pushed into the motor, which is creating velocity to push the air through your intake, through your heads, to create more compression, and then boom, you get your combustion. Not that magical. So my overall opinion on the Holley High Ram is that it's a well-designed, well-casted intake that's meant for making high horsepower numbers. Now I'm not talking like your 500 horse everyday street driver. I'm talking, anywhere from 700 to, the moon. 3,500, whatever. So you can put it on a 500 horsepower motor and it'll probably make good power. But you don't have to flow that much air through a 500 horsepower motor. So everybody, if you're just going to do it for looks, I understand that. They look cool. It's just like a tunnel ram on an old school small block Chevy, big block Ford, whatever. So that's all I have for that, guys. Tune in next time on Levi's Backyard Performance Tech Tips for more information.